Hello, everyone, and welcome to another great episode of the Gridiron Glory here with Will and Tad, where we professionally discuss all 32 teams in the NFL. And today we'll be talking about a Week 15 Thursday night football matchup between two division rivals. A must-win game, you could say, for San Francisco as they host the Los Angeles Rams, but it was one that the Rams actually they came out on top with a 12-6 victory, a defensive showdown to say the least. And with that win, coupled with the Seahawks loss later in the week, the Rams actually take back first place in the NFC West as the 49ers they fall to 6-8. A very unfortunate season for them. Looking at the Rams, you have Matt Stafford, 16 of 27, 160 yards, no touchdown, no interception. So not a lot moving the ball through the air for the Rams. Most of their passing offense went to Puka Nacua, a very high quality receiver in the NFC, 7 catches for 97 yards. And I would be curious where you'd rank Puka Nacua, the second year receiver amongst NFC wide receivers, Mr. Wickert.
I would probably have to rank Puka Nacua in the top 5 amongst NFC wide receivers.
I would certainly have to agree with that analysis. Definitely a big playmaker there. And then looking at Kyren Williams, 29 carries for 108 yards. So he moved the ball productively. The top scorer on the day for the Rams and the only scorer on the day for the Rams was Joshua Carty, the young kicker, going 4 for 4 with a long of 48. So a big day for him. He does what he can, and he is the reason the Rams had points on the board. So a big moment there. Flipping sides to San Francisco. A very rough day for their offense. Brock Purdy, the quarterback. Definitely not his best performance. 14 of 31, 142 yards, no touchdowns, and the one interception, sacked 3 times. For the third year quarterback out of Iowa State. I mean, just he's been a player that he's seen a lot of winning in his first 2 years in the league, but he's hit a bit of a roadblock this year. It's been a struggle, and I mean, you just hate to see it in the third year.
No, you do not.
Definitely a player that I mean,
Tad did not hate to see it. I hated to see it. Tad loved to see it.
I mean, Mr. Wicker definitely hates to see it, and I know 49ers country out there, they hate to see it. And I mean, you go through the playoffs the last 2 years, you get to the NFC championship 2 years ago, and you take it a step further. And I know both of us, we had them going a bit further this year. I mean, I would have certainly picked them to be a contender in the NFC, and I'm sure you did as well, Mr. Wicker.
I did, yeah. Well, when your best player got hurt, and then only came back a few weeks, and then your best player is out again. That being Christian McCaffrey, the franchise face of the team.
Definitely an impact.
Yeah. So, and then, the receivers, guys on the defense, Ayuk even. So, even Ricky Pearsall at the beginning of the year.
Trent Williams in and out, one of the best offensive linemen in the league. That doesn't help. I mean, certainly injuries, they're a big factor to why San Francisco's record is what it is and not what anyone would have expected. But in the end, I mean, just you expected more out of San Francisco this year, and the injuries, they definitely contributed to the issues they're facing. So that kind of is what it is. Fred Warner, he went out there and he played a very good football game. One of the best linebackers in the league, had 8 solo tackles, 15 total, also deflected a pass. So he was out there giving his all on the defense. So,
and Brock Purdy on that last drive, folks, when he throws the interception, he'd be the first to tell you that he wishes he could have had that one back. I mean, that's just a
Certainly.
moment and a throw. You know, you go out there as the leader on the big stage, and you want to put your team in a position to win. And I mean, I don't want to discredit Tad, the drive that he was putting together before the interception, because he was putting together a very solid drive, and then he let the pressure of the moment get to him in that moment. So just something that you got to learn and you got to grow from as a young and developing leader at that quarterback position.
Yeah, young, developing, and now I mean, there's a lot of questions about his future. Are they going to sign him to a longer extension? What's going to happen next? A lot of questions there for the third-year quarterback.
Yeah. So, but Rams do get a really good win, winning 12-6 against the San Francisco 49ers.
Yeah, certainly a big win for the Rams, and now this just puts them on the precipice of coming back and winning the division once again. So we'll see if they can continue that momentum, and they'll have an opportunity to, when they travel to face the New York Jets on Sunday at noon Central Time. So that'll be a big game for them. And then, of course, the late season matchup in Seattle. So a lot of opportunities for the Rams. But looking at San Francisco and what they have coming up next, they will be traveling to Miami to face the Dolphins 3:25 Central Time on Sunday. So that's what these teams have coming up next.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's going to be very interesting with San Francisco going up against Miami. Both teams desperately needing a win. Rams playing, as you mentioned, the Jets. So yeah, Rams win 12-6.
Yes. Thank you all for watching, following along, and please continue to follow the Gridiron Glory as we continue to give our best takes on Brock Purdy and his situation, we'll call it, in San Francisco. Thanks for watching.